What's going on, everybody? C4, welcome back to the channel, and today we're here for episode 47 of our Madden 23 Carolina Panthers Franchise mode, where today we're going to do a doubleheader, Week 16 and Week 17, double road dogs, with really one of the toughest matchups that you can come up against in the AFC. I'm going to dismiss their 5-9 record. I'm still going to understand they got Joe Burrow, they got Jamar Chase, they got dogs on the defensive side of the ball. It's going to be a tough matchup. Originally, I did say this episode might be a triple header and just complete the regular season, but with, especially with this Panther series, there is a decent chunk of time that I do want to commit to kind of looking at the stats, looking at how well we performed, and I feel like that will couple better with that Week 18 game to kind of do like Week 18 against the Chiefs, and then we kind of do like a season recap summary as we hopefully go on to make the playoffs. I say that as like we're 10-4. Last week we did lose, and I don't think there's a way that we miss the playoffs. I mean, right now all our focus needs to be on, we are right in the hunt. Giants, Bucks, Panthers. Who is going to get the 1 seed? Now, we are obviously on a 2-game losing streak, but I think that is going to change here just a little bit in today's episode as we are going back to our rookie quarterback, Joe North. When you look at the league leaders, he is still there. He missed a week, and he still has the most passing yards in the NFL. We're not going to acknowledge or even look at where his total interceptions stand for the rest of the NFL. But, I don't even know how I can explain last week. If you didn't watch it, if you haven't been watching this series, Keith Taylor, the chameleon, the football chameleon, plays every position on an NFL team. We decided to move him to the quarterback spot. He had a touchdown run in that game, which was absolutely ridiculous. Probably one of my favorite plays that's happened in this entire series. But we did so to send a message. We did so for the betterment of our quarterback. So Keith Taylor is back to his starting free safety spot, which, I mean, he needs that because he's on a career year in terms of interceptions. And Joe North, through last week's practice, knowing that he was not playing, he got a skill point upgrade. Like, he took taking a seat to heart and used that to his benefit. And he now is up to an 80 overall, and he's going to try and finish out this year by cutting down on the turnovers. He's having I will say this. It is ridiculous to see the kind of year he's having and knowing that, like, Jameis Winston kind of did that in real life. Like, that actually happened at some point. Because, when interceptions do play a lot, like, you can look at 4,800 yards, 32 touchdowns for a rookie quarterback, and you're going to go, holy shit. That's pretty good. I mean, it's two other, he's 34 total touchdowns. That's really good. But those 26 interceptions, those could very well keep him out of offensive rookie of the year voting. You could lose a depth trait. Those interceptions could trump all positive offensive production, all positive win-loss totals that he is going to have. So, like, for the betterment of him, we had to sit him down for a week, let him take a step back, and hopefully we can finish out this season with him playing the best football of the year. Get him in a hot streak. So we have 2 games here today. We have the Bengals. We have the Saints. The Saints game is pretty big because it's always a divisional game. You don't want to lose those. But let's kind of see what the matchup here against the Bengals look like. Is Joe Burrow hurt? Oh, okay. So I guess they do some form of like a Mitch Trubisky scramble. Well, Joe Burrow just loves to throw the football short, so we are going to defend the short pass. How are we going to attack them? Defensively, they're pretty good. They're a top 10 defense in terms of points per game. Everything else is god-awful. I suppose we'll go throw it short, but this might be a game that we need to continue to ride DeAndre Swift, who, with our situation at quarterback last week, DeAndre Swift got force-fed a lot of touches. He had, I think, 36, maybe even more than that. I feel like he had at least 36 carries. In my head, when I think about it, it's 36 minimum. Which, I mean, we've been a very pass-heavy offense. We took the passing of the great Mike Leach to heart in this series this season, and we've been throwing the football a whole lot. I think that's also a reason why we have a lot of turnovers for our quarterback. But I think we saw last week that it was a close loss, 17-10, with a defensive back at quarterback. But that game was close because we were able to run the football for the most part. Our offensive line was disappointing throughout times in that matchup because the Seattle Seahawks had one of the worst run defenses in the league, and our offensive line was not winning nearly consistent enough. But I think we definitely got a nice reminder that DeAndre Swift has that dog in him, that Georgia Bulldog in him, and if we have to, we can rely on him a little bit more. And I think maybe finding a little bit more of a run-pass balance could definitely help our quarterback, our young quarterback, kind of, ease up on the turnovers a little bit. So I don't want to hold you guys up too much longer. We got a doubleheader. It is up first. The 5-9 Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow is coming to town. And actually, we're going to his town, and we're going to beat him up in his own backyard. Like Kimbo Slice. All right, usually, I got like some sort of rap on. I'm going with Best of Weezer. Wonder if that's going to put me in the zone here to beat the Bengals. I feel like Joe Burrow listens to Weezer, so maybe I can get on his wavelength. Come on, CJGJ! There we go, nice TFL. Big triangle on the wall. Ha ha ha! Going to Chase! CJ Henderson goes, yeah, right, going to Jamar Chase. That's how you start the game, baby. Big triangle on your sleeve. Let's go. That's the vibe right now. That run game, baby. Get that run game going. It's a compliment. All right, now we get stuff once, and this is when we just bail on the run usually. Second and goal. Can this be all DeAndre Swift? Nope. Can't be. We got to throw it. Slay it. Oh, no, this is going to be bad. This is going to be a pick. One of these linebackers are getting it. We're going to try to get Kadarius Toney. The bet. He's so good. He catches everything. Like, Madden made a tweet, like, who's the most underrated player in Madden? I think I can say for Madden 23, and amongst all the guys, especially the guys we played in pink slips, like those sleepers, I think I've been most impressed with what Kadarius Toney is in Madden 20. It's ridiculous. Plays like he's a 99. Plays like he's like fucking Antonio Brown in his peak with the Steelers. Oh. Man, what is it with teams? Last week it was nothing but slants to DK. Like, what's with teams just running slants? I know we just threw one, but that's to 83 star dev wide receiver. What's with teams using all these X factors and still just relying on slants with like their X factor superstars? Garbage. There we go, big hit. Face a third down. One thing that I do like, maybe, is how aggressive Burrow's staying after the interception. Maybe that might bode well for another interception. Oh, come on, it's a drop! T. Higgins had it in his mitts. Drops the pass. Bengals have to settle for a 34-yard field goal. Evan McPherson, that's a good stop. Third and 2. Something quick. No, I like that too. Thought that was setting itself up nicely. Lou Amarulo and his defense get a good stop. Get up on it. Hey man, we're getting nickel and dimed here. Good drive. Put a little pressure. A little blitz. Let's get the human alien. No, that contradicts itself, but he is. He's a human alien hybrid. He's something Alex Jones would... Oh, let's go, J.C. Horn! Troy Anderson is something Alex Jones would rant about, you know? And so is J.C. Horn with his ball hawk ability. Best ball hawk corner in the NFL. Look at that, man. He just stole his lunch. That should have been a catch. Oh, actually, never mind. Didn't even turn his head around. Oh, my God. Who is that? You know what? That's the same thing we did. J.C. Horn, super aggressive play by the corner. You just hate. We just can't be throwing picks with our guy. We're not like Joe Burrow. We're not sitting on like 12 interceptions on the year. Man, he got suctioned right into that throw like that. That was weird, huh? Like he moved in the air to the foot. Hey, it is what it is. Our interceptions have been pretty favorable as well. That's just what happens, man, when you try to throw, like, the different routes. When you're like, hey, do you want to use something, like, maybe like an outbreak to the sideline? It's like, no, actually, you don't do those on all Madden. They get picked off all the time. It's my bad for trying to have something a little bit different in terms of play call. That's 100% on me. I got to know what works and what doesn't work on all Madden with my given offense. And anything that's not, like, clearly he's open, you can't really throw with the anticipation. That gets picked off. You can't really throw to a sideline. That gets picked off. You don't see their numbers, it's probably getting picked off. So, it's on me. Well, here you got Joe Burrow on the other side. He's like, what, a 90? He's probably actually a 99 overall. He got 2 picks, so I'm not really going to shame my quarterback on this initial interception too badly, because the guy that's way more talented on the other side of the ball is struggling as well. All right, they check it down to their X Factor tight. That's not supposed. Is he? No, he's not an X Factor, is he? OJ Howard turned around and became an X Factor. And he was almost out of the league. Good for him. Maybe a little bit of that, huh? Hit you with a little bit of that. That's how you respond after a pick. Throw a weird play to a running back. There we go. Kadarius, Tony. Big grab, good route. Didn't like any of those options. Fucking hit. He's gonna return this for a touchdown. He's got it. Like it's scripted already. I hate to be that guy. It's like he's gonna return. I have no one. He just avoided all contact, and when you get that, actually he popped him. He blew a tire. Fuck, man. Come on. You're a superstar quarterback. I can't keep making excuses. You're Jameis Winston. And then Joe Burrow just fucking... Oh my God. Just hand me the loss and get me to the next game, please. Why is his arm a different color? Next gen. This is next gen. And Jamar Chase is 2 different colors. I hate this game. Literally, he caught... Speechless. Look at this. He literally just took the ball from my tight end. Hit as we throw him. So I mean, it still goes down as such one of those things, man. We have so many interceptions, but it's the optics versus the reality. If you played back all, I think we're now at 28. If you played back all 28 of those interceptions, you're shaving at minimum 10 of them off. This is unbelievable. I now take back anything I said about our interceptions. You know what I'm saying? That's just the state of this game right now. Is DBs are the most lethal receivers on the field at any given point. I'm keeping them out here, man. If we're gonna go for 40 fucking interceptions on the year, that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna make the playoffs with the quarterback to do 40 picks. That's gonna be our offensive identity. Holy shit. That's why we're doing a doubleheader, man. I think we're going to probably sim this one out here pretty soon. Throw your way out of it! Throw your way out of it! Or I'm going to find somebody that can. Fuck, man. I might have to put this QB on the trade block. This guy just doesn't have what it takes. Yeah, that's jump. Yep. Nice. Oh, heaven forbid DJ Moore makes a play. Heaven forbid. Heaven forbid. 94, 95, ex-superstar player. Heaven forbid he makes a grab. Can't even make a field goal. Unbelievable. Hey, let's go. Clawing back here. Oh, I'm in the double bat interception. I haven't seen that one before. I think that's 6 picks on the day. How many more? Let's see if we can get 10. Honestly. Oh my god. All right, we're at 7, baby. Come on, 3 more. Touchdown. I mean, you know. We're still at -4 in the red right now. 3 touchdowns, 7 picks, a -4 performance. Is what it is. Fuck it all, Madden is what it is. Let's go to the next one, man. We ride again. We ride again. Just look at that. Admire it. Aspire to it. We ride again. 35 touchdowns. We still got more touchdowns. If that's our new goal. Finish this year with more touchdowns than picks. We got the Saints. We're on a 3-game lose streak. We had a weekly award with who? Okay. Just kind of looking through my stats while we're here. Because I moved Keith Taylor to the quarterback, he lost all of his defensive stats. So he doesn't, on the record, have any of his fucking interceptions. This game, man. Oh my god, this game. Fuck you, Madden. Honestly. All right, we got 7 interceptions in game 1. Let's get a running tally because I'm just throwing the football. I want to play this the way that I want to play it. I don't want to play it, you know, a lame way. So we're gonna stay aggressive, man. That's how I want my gameplay to be. Aggressive gameplay. I don't want nickel and diamond. I don't want, you know, we're coming off a full season where we didn't have a quarterback and we had to just check down to McCaffrey's. I don't want that. I don't want that. We're gonna open up an experience where you can play and have fun on all Madden doing whatever the fuck you want to do. And that's what we're gonna do. 3rd and 8. I'm gonna throw it super quick to DJ Moore, and it's probably gonna get jumped and picked right away. But we have to have a little faith that my 94 wide receiver is gonna make a play. Look at this. Boom! And he makes a play. Boom, we go back to DJ Moore. He's not completely useless. Even though I'm still pretty sure I'm putting him on the trade block this offseason. Oh, big time sack. Jesus. Cam Jordan coming through. They got Daniil Hunter on the other side. Go clear. Tony get a lot of that yardage back. 3rd and 4. Don't hate DeAndre Swift of the backfield. Could go to Tommy Tremble, who in that last game did go over 1,000 yards on the season, which is very impressive for a tight end. But we'll check this one down. To DeAndre Swift, keep this drive going. Starting out very good. Dicing up this Saints defense. Biscuit Chanel on the slant. Hey, if they can run slants, if the CPU when we play defense is running slant checkdowns 70% of the time, which it feels like, we can get a little spicy whenever it comes up in the house rules. There we go, DJ Moore. Opening drive touchdown for the Panthers. Love seeing that response after the shit show, which was last week. How does he grab a hell of a grab? Jimmy Garoppolo throwing dots to Chris Olave. Hey, Lindsey gets a nice sack. I think this is the last game that we're going to be, though. Derek Brown on the defensive line. Lindsey has stepped up. He's been admirable. Goes Matos, gets home. Brian Burns somehow sneaks in a half sack. Back to back. Saints O-line's rattled. And just slammed down by the top. He tackles too, J.C. Horn. Complete corner. Shut down. Woo. Them boys are blocking today. Okay, wasn't ideal. Luckily, we picked that up. Sucks seeing a Canadian go down, though. Neville Gallimore, D-tackle on the Saints with an injury. He sucks. DJ Moore sucks. He had a step. He cooked that guy at the line. That was a decent throw. And he's 94 overall. Dude, he sucks. Kadarius Toney plays like a 96. DJ Moore plays like a 74. Look at that. Yeah, look, and then you have just Tommy Tremble making plays like that. Like, from the roster building standpoint, I would be disgusted having to give up DJ Moore. He might be a 99. We keep DJ Moore for another year or two. He might go up to a 9. He just isn't good. Isn't good. So it's like, I'm just intrigued by, like, what kind of value could I get for him? You know? Am I wrong? You guys are watching the same thing I watch. I don't know, man. He just doesn't have it. Unless he's in the slot, and you know, it's one of those things, unless he's in the slot. Is that really where you want to maximize your, like, Kadarius Toney's 5 in the slot? I need someone on the outside that makes plays, and it's just not DJ Moore. Maybe I flip a 94 DJ Moore for, like, maybe like an 88 outside guy. That's going to be reliable. That can get separation. That can actually catch passes when it's wide open on the outside. Maybe that's what we're missing. We punch and one, yeah, domination here. This is a revenge game. A get-right game, if you will. DeAndre Swift, touchdown, 14-zip Panthers. There we go. Finally, the incompletion. We're getting like the, you know, I hate taking the immersion out of the game, you know, but like we're getting the worst of all Madden. We got like can't throw the ball in the first game, and then the second game, a bad quarterback just doesn't miss. But we'll endure. We will endure. This is the nitty-gritty. This is when we find out if this team actually has a chance, if we can get a little bit of momentum here and go on and do something. And I think this is, again, this is the make-right game. This is the game that's going to make us forget about what a shit show that Bengals loss was. Hold the Saints to a field goal. Come back to the ball! Oh, God! Let's go. Finally. A bad quarterback gets exposed on the other side of the ball. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, our leading tackler. Very nice red zone turnover. Look at that. Just stood right there. Threw it right to him. I actually see that. That's one of the picks we get where it's just like, how did our guy not catch that? 3rd and 5, trying to capitalize off the turnover. You know, if you got to get something going, you want to get some pass that's designed to get to Kadarius Toney. Which, oh, I don't like that, man. Everyone, that's a coverage sack. Daniel Hunter. Defense bails out to the Saints. Come on, he has way too much time. Ryan Ramczyk doing a job on Brian Burns right now today. See if we can get this one going. See if we, oh, of course. Love those plays. Yeah, let's put Brian Burns into coverage. And he come on! That's your job! You were there! We designed to put you there in that space. No way. No way. Why is my X Factor corner looking the wrong direction? Wasn't even facing the football. He was talking to some chick in the front row. Unreal. Unreal. That's out of bounds. Like, they gave that a touchdown? Come on, man. These refs are a joke. Thank God. Thank God J.C. Horn got bailed out with that. That was brutal if that stood. That is an X Factor that is the best ball hawk in the NFL and just got caught looking at row Z. Chance to bend, no break. 3rd and 6. Really want to hold him to a field goal. Maybe even try to get points from. We'll go Roquan, see if we can cover this tight end. And Brian Burns does what he does best. Needed that. We'll burn a timeout. They shake it. They shake it. Oh. Give it right back. They did something to slants. Like some sort of gameplay update was like, all right, all slants are going to have no depth to the throws whatsoever. Unless you're left bumpering every throw, it's just going to be a straight line pass. I don't know how in like one episode, I went from like, at the beginning of this episode, like, man, we're going to get this thing right. And we're going to go out and win a Super Bowl. Like right now, I am so ready to blow this team up in the offseason. At least offensively. Like as it stands right now, my superstar rookie quarterback, trade block. DJ Moore, trade block. Honestly, like Gross Matos, trade block. Easy does it, man. Capitalize on the terrible interception thrown by me in the offense. Alvin Kamara touchdown. Pulls him within 4. Big TFL on the screen pass. Good job, Roquan. Right place, right time. 3rd and 6. At this rate, it's going to be a long field goal. We'll go Roquan. We'll play the linebacker. Try to bait him. There you go. The check down. J.C. Horn cleans that up. We hold to yet again another field goal. They've shown that they can miss short ones, but they connect. 4-point lead. How do we get him out of his X factor? 10 yards. Okay. First down. Get 1 first down. Doable. We'll run right at him. We're going to do it by running right at him. How do they still have all the momentum? You're like killing this game off. All right, another first down. Could be borderline dagger. Might be aggressive here. Hey, that should be it. Great catch. I hate this game. How is this my job? How is this my job? How? How? Oh, man. Well, let's win it with the defense. We've done it before. We've kind of done it all series long. When we need a stop, when we need something to go right, it's the defense. And how is that not a pick? That's a catch! What? Did anyone else see a catch there? Just protect the end zone. Just protect the end zone. Oh, thank God, man. There is some form of a football god watching us. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson against his former team, pick 6, second pick of the game. Unbelievable. Just... I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on that game? You know? What are your guys' thoughts? What are your takeaways from that game? You know, 265, 1 touchdown, 2 pick. Not a great game from our quarterback. DeAndre Swift, very good. Kadarius Toney caught everything. Surprisingly, maybe one of DJ Moore's best games in a while for the trade block destined wide receiver. Defensively, 13 tackles, Roquan, 12 for Keith Taylor, 2 sacks, Lindsey, second half, Brian Burns, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, likely getting a defensive player of the week. What a performance. What were your guys' thoughts on that game, huh? Followed from it, we got a bunch of upgrades. Joel North somehow got a point upgrade. Hopefully this is all for his accuracies. It is. Deep, mid, play action, and awareness. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, likely defensive player of the week performance. 2 interceptions, 1 pick six, a sack. He's been outstanding. He was a question mark. Remember, he was a question mark. We had him at safety. Moving him to linebacker has been exactly what the doctor ordered. Ike Ekwonu has been solid. Brian Burns has been amazing. Nothing short of amazing. We'll pop it in right there. What does he get? Speed rusher upgrade, finesse, play rec, plus 2 tackle for the X Factor out of Florida State. So we're going to wrap this one up here. I'm sure that's going to be a great... That's just the hardest thing, fellas. You know, as we see Chauncey Gardner-Johnson rightfully get NFC Defensive Player of the Week. The hardest thing for me, there's a lot of things that go on in content creation, it's like one of those things, you want to keep the immersion, right? You want to keep the immersion, and you want to have the bad plays fall on me. I want to be able to swallow phrasing, those bad plays, and be like, why did I throw that? But then you have like, so, especially this year, I don't know, it could be, there's been probably 3 gameplay updates for Madden. Maybe my sliders are out of date. But it's just been, there's been so many interceptions that are just, like, you have to break the immersion and truly be like, that's a broken interception. How did that fucking happen? And I feel like it's very tough to keep the immersion, to keep it purely commentary on the gameplay without breaking that third wall and just, shitting on the state of franchise mode. And then it's just another one of those things where it's like, truly, in the heat of the moment, when I'll be like, how am I playing this game? Why this game's so bad? But like, I don't know. It's like an addict. Like, I wake up, I was like excited to play this, and I'm sure if we can get a string of good games, I'm gonna, like, when Madden 23 is playing well and you're not getting cheated by the game, it's fun. And like, I'm constantly chasing a gameplay where it's a fun, balanced game. If I throw a shit pass, it gets picked off. If I throw a tight pass, my guy might catch it. My players might actually play up to their ratings. But it's always like, you're playing darts with your eyes closed. Sometimes you might hit the board and it might be fun. Other times, you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know if you're gonna hit your buddy that's playing pool 10 feet to the right. That's the issue I have right now. Maybe to finish out this, maybe to kick out the playoffs, I go see if maybe there's a different slider set that I'm not currently utilizing here on All Madden. Maybe I'm making it too hard for myself. I just feel like it really is an interception issue. There's just so many of these warping interceptions. But I mean, look, we're pretty default for the most part, right? There's nothing like 50-50s, 50 everything is default, and we're like within 5 points for most of these sliders. Maybe there's been a massive slider update in relation to all the gameplay updates, and I'm just so I will do a little bit of deep dive. If you guys have a better slider set or any recommendations, obviously I'll check at the Matt 10 sliders, which is usually what I will co-sign. I know him and Mr. Hurricane are working on something. Maybe those are in a better spot than where mine are at. But I definitely think we need a little bit of a gameplay refresh, and maybe that will rejuvenate this and turn the playoffs and not have me optimistic that, you know what, we might get hot and go on to win a Super Bowl, because I ended this episode, I feel like right now we're going to be 1-0 in the playoffs, and I'm going to fire sale this whole goddamn team and rebuild from the ground up. That's kind of where I'm at right now. And I don't want to be there because our team is talented enough. 87 offense, 91 defense, 88 overall. This is a Super Bowl winning caliber team. I hate the fact that I just want to blow it up right now, but that's where I'm at. So thank you guys very much for watching. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comment section below, is what I'm saying making sense, right? Like, I understand. Bad throws happen. I'm a great Madden player, but I'm not the best Madden player. I'm just below pro level. I think we all can agree on that. We can all take a step back and agree on that. But like, I don't know. And I know it's not one of those things that I got to ask the question, are you guys getting just bullshit interceptions all the time? Like, a self-scout. If we, like, it's not even just like, oh, C4's talking out his ass. 35 interceptions. You can make the argument 10 plus of those I had no control. I got cheated on, right? So like that must mean there's got to be a slider thing. But look at that stat. That's absolutely ridiculous for our quarterback. Who, I mean, he's likely going to lose his depth. I'm rambling. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Give me some good slider suggestions in the comments. Peace out.